U.S. and British intelligence experts are scouring every frame of the gruesome video showing the murder of James Foley for clues about who killed him. President Obama offering condolences and tough words as commander-in-chief.
When people harm Americans anywhere, we do what's necessary to see that justice is done.
But before any next steps, intelligence experts have work to do. First, Washington and London are analyzing the British accent in the voice of the killer.
Well, we're very concerned by the apparent fact that there's the murderer in question is British, and we're urgently investigating agencies on both sides of the Atlantic, and then to see if we can identify the individual in question.
Does the accent indicate where he might have come from? Are there cell phone intercepts matching the voice? Could he once have been held at Guantanamo Bay? Experts are looking at the terrain in the video to see if it matches satellite imagery from Iraq or Syria. Until now, ISIS has not made attacking the West a major priority, but now a direct threat. The killing of James Foley said to be retaliation for U.S. airstrikes. The executioner saying in part,
"Any attempt by you, Obama, to deny the Muslims their rights of living in safety under the Islamic Caliphate will result in the bloodshed of your people."
The intelligence community worried about what will happen next.
It's not clear whether the leadership will now pivot towards attacking the West. There's certainly a lot of concern that they could. They have the capability to.
The administration, for now, not likely to expand military action in Iraq, and airstrikes against ISIS inside Syria are unlikely given Syrian air defenses and the lack of intelligence about where ISIS operatives are precisely located.
I do think the administration is not likely to change their strategy as a result of this. They're going to be very careful not to have the mission creep so much that we get fully entangled in Iraq again.
U.S. officials readily acknowledge they are studying ISIS top to bottom, what motivates them, how prepared they are for a next round of attacks, what their next plans may be.